Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear 3 with me, Cornish-Knight, as we get into our dragon battle. It's going to be interesting. I have taken a little bit of time to basically think about how to do this fight, and I think the best option is to let Gilrock tank most of the damage. He's got the most health, most defense, a whole bunch of other things. Plus the fact is the dragon is resistant to most magical attacks, which means I really need to get my person up to deal with him, my flamethrower unit, but he's blocked in. Not the best tactical move on my part. The dwarf warriors don't have enough tact to do any real damage against him, I don't think. So we'll have to try and get our musketeers up and get into range.
Lead me.
It's going to be a hard fight and no mistake. The thing is that I can't afford to take many hits from this creature. So let's just see what happens. Ouch. Well, that's 3 of my health gone, and I'm poisoned right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, 10% with the warriors isn't good enough. I can't risk it. Flat dragon roars. Woohoo, die, begone, dragon, die. Oh, begone, biggie dragon, roar. You're making it more angry, you fool, roars Finn. Right, let's just shoot it.
Your guidance. Oh, sure. What you got for me? Very funny.
Move the units around so he can... it's going to be a nasty battle. Finn's not going to be much use, but I can use his time rewind ability to allow my PC to get as many hits in as possible. Poison's eating into him, he takes another hit. That was risky.
No problem.
Smack it with your weapon, stun it a bit, which is always nice.
Very funny.
Shoot it up a bit with muskets. We'll get Gilrock back into the action. Smack him again with the hammer. Or the sword, technically he's carrying. I really don't want to make him take his beer, because it will reduce his ability to actually hit stuff.
Of course.
That was risky on my part, I shouldn't have done that. You could have well off killed me if I hadn't been careful. Let's try barbecuing him.
Go on.
That seems to work.
No problem.
Excellent.
Reload.
Shooting.
Very funny.
Now let's heal.
Your guidance. Show me.
Only heals him for 1 hit point. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm not even joking, it sucks that bad. I'm going to have to take beer. I don't want to. I really don't want to take beer. Get him back up with time rewind.
Whining.
Right. So he's poisoned again. That's even worse because I've got no way of getting rid of poison now. All we can hope is to try and kill him as quickly as possible, so that the poison effect will be turned off.
Anything needs repairing?
He's still up. Do I risk it? Yeah, I have to risk it.
You like it, don't you?
Actually, I could rewind time. He could walk backwards, heal himself, and then attack again. That could work.
I'm not drunk.
I mean, it wouldn't get rid of the poison, but it would mean he wouldn't potentially die next round. And we'll give him the Brute's Brew, which means that he has a slightly better chance of killing this thing next turn. Now we can still hit it.
Oi, got any beer?
But he's... Oh, I could have attacked him again. I didn't. I'd forgotten about that. Well, Gilrock gets the honours of killing him. We'll do it with a power strike.
Whining.
There you go. Phew, beating badass lizards goes down. No match for dwarf's might. Aye, dragon scale boots, here we come. You can easily be making boots out of dragon scale. Yeah, you can. So there's a Gnomus factory nearby. They're treated like slaves in them factories. Aye, and get me a pair too, declares Gilrock. So there's some treasure we've got to get. Lovely, lovely treasure. I wonder what we'll find inside.
What you got for me? Anything else? Say hello to my accent.
Smack that open.
What you got for me?
Excellent. Oh no, it's a mimic. Oh, a pox upon chest. This is why I hate chests. You can never tell what they're gonna be. Oh boy, that's nasty. A mimic, really?
Give me that. Ready.
I just hate mimics.
Oh, I like my rifle.
Especially, like, the thing is, I'm lucky that I've got a character that has high defense and lots of health, because it was a normal unit, the mimic would have just eaten him by now. Fireball the mimic. Survived it. Managed to wound it so we can finish off with power strike.
Oh, sure.
Really? We missed? Okay. Tries to eat Gilrock again. This time we kill it off. Get 100 gold, another pearl, Hellish Candle. Okay. I mean, I really like the Hellish Candle, but it will turn one of my characters evil in the process. And I don't know if we want to do that. I mean, it's a fantastic item, don't get me wrong, but... I'd like to play... Ooh, Mage Armor, or Crystal Armor, and a gold bar, excellent. Because we needed 5 of them, I've been told. We need 5 gold bars for the Dwarven Smith to make into his legendary item. Armor of Toxicity. Very nice. That's a new one, I haven't seen that one before. Nothing else in the cave. No, Hell Candle is really useful, or Hellish Candle is really useful, but...
Dragons are vicious beasts to kill, and their treasure hoards could tempt even the purest of men. So there we were, feeling completely full of ourselves for managing to actually kill that bloody beast. We were shoving as much gold and bejeweled booty into our packs as we could fit. By this time, Gilrock had spotted something entirely different. It captivated him. He didn't even touch a single gold coin once he caught sight of it.
Oi Finn, take a look at this beauty of a blade. Oh my, that is a beaut. I ain't never seen a sword that shines like this before. Go on lad, give it a swing. It's the Executioner's Blade. It's a nice sword, no joke. It's a very nice sword indeed. But I'm pretty sure that I really want to keep hold of the one we picked up from the spider's lair, because as the more things you kill, the quicker it evolves into something. It's supposed to evolve to different levels. Okay, so that's the Temple of the Moon. We need a particular artifact to open it. I think it's a key. There's the World Tree. We'll grab another crystal. And once the pillars of the north turn up, we can go up there, the standing stone to the north. Right. Receive soul collectors evolved. Okay. Double damage, magical resistance, and cleave. +2 attack. Ooh, that is really nice. Fed with enemy's blood, the mysterious sword has evolved. Excellent. Actually, in all honesty, it's better than the Executioner's Blade. Actually, it's got magical resistance, which is always very nice. Yeah, it's just straight up better. We can't sell the Executioner's Blade, we can sell the Great Sword. There we go. Crystal Armour and Armour of Toxicity. We can't use Crystal Armour, it's only for spellcasters, unfortunately. It's got Poison Aura and it's Poison Immunity, which is very nice. Especially that would be very useful if we're going up against weak enemy units. Poison really helps get rid of it. Remove that. We can't wear the Crystal Armour, it's a shame. I would have liked to. He needs to get some more potions. I mean, Hellas Candle is nice, but I really don't want Finn to go evil. It's a shame because it's a fantastic item. I just can't bring myself to make Finn evil. I thought we had dragon boots. Right, items. So let's see. Giant strength. Super efficiency is nice. You can use a two-handed weapon together with a shield. Ooh, that's very nice. Doesn't work on staffs. Okay. I mean, that is really nice, but the thing is that Soul Collector is pretty much... It's a one-handed weapon and it's really good, so I don't really need to get the giant strength ability. I might actually, for the first time in a long time, just take combat shield proficiency. +1 attack and +1 defense with having a shield and sword equipped is pretty much a really good thing for Gilrock, so I might just take that. I mean, some of the other ones are okay, but that one's probably really good for him at the moment. So that goes up. And we can give him enhanced armor so his defense goes up even more. So he's pretty tankish at the moment. He hasn't got any experience. Not a lot of my other units leveled up because obviously Gilrock was the one that killed the giant. So we can turn our normal dwarves into Death Seekers. Not really interested, to be honest. I mean, Death Seekers look interesting, but the issue that I have is that Berserker units... Ooh, we can get the Poisoned Wave attack, actually, that's quite nice. One use. Might get that just to help open up a battle. Yeah, I mean... Death Seekers are very hit and miss units, I think, because they have Berserk, which is always a nasty skill. Still think this would be a unit that the Musketeers evolve into, which isn't either a Tesla Gunner or a Ranger unit. Everyone else is going to level up. There's no way to improve his healing by the looks of it. Oh, that's going to suck. I can see why people were saying that I needed to get myself a healer early on. It's a shame I couldn't get that dryad, because that would have been very useful indeed. Oh well. At least I made it so other people can get better dryads. Oh, they have some. He has some really nice stats, or abilities, I should say. I don't know. The rangers don't interest me. I don't like having lots of ranged units with poisoned attacks, because obviously you can come across so many things which have poison immunity one way or the other. Right. I still haven't been able to find a magical staff for Finn, which is really not pleasant. Given the crystal armor, So he's got a lot more defense now, but he's got more mana points to spend. Right, we'll go to the mermaid, see what she has. Hopefully be something worthwhile. What did we get? You gain Saint's Hammer. Actually, that's a pretty good hammer, and it would have been useful to have if I hadn't had the Soul Collector Sword. Saint's Hammer would have actually been relatively nice. I'm not a massive fan of the -2 attack, but Holy Strike was too bad. Actually, looking at it, it's still not as good as the Executioner's Blade. I would have probably kept with the Executioner's Blade, but I have Soul Collector, which is a much better weapon anyway. So I think the Saint's Hammer is just going to get sold, which is just saying it's a legendary weapon and it's awesome. But Holy Strike isn't really enough to make up for the -2 attack. Right, where else do we want to go? World Tree. Check that out. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. The old tree, understood for many generations, is a sight to behold, standing so massive before the adventurers as to be a natural castle. The heroes step over the lumbering ground and expose roots around the tree's base to get a better look at the sparkling bark. Upon closer inspection, they discover intricate patterns and ancient glyphs, which appear to have been carved by elements into its surface. Here, in the say of the canopy, the adventurers feel an overwhelming sense that they are watched and judged, whether by the tree itself or by the ethereal spirits that inhabit it. Peering up to the trunk's foliage quickly becomes too thick to make out much detail, but a faint glint of gold from what must be upper branches. The heroes wonder how they may prove to the spirits they are worthy of winning its favour. Right, golden apples would be good. I think I'm going to go and tackle the elemental stuff first, and we'll start doing the DLC.
So there we were. We just kicked the tender arses of the Norks, feeling pretty satisfied with our skills. But we certainly didn't feel so great about taking on a bloody dragon. So we made the smart choice. We'd get rid of the elemental trouble the humans been having. Now, elementals aren't usually aggressive, but these ones had, if you can excuse me language, gone batshit insane. There's something about humans and upsetting the land wherever they go. But as Gilrock said, nature will eventually learn its place. We had to help.
I mean, this is like the typical dwarven mindset. Like, I don't agree with the dwarves helping like nature, like the dryads and stuff, because dwarves are industrious and they mine, which the elementals don't like. We'll grab enough Deathseeker just to see what they're like. I haven't tested them out in combat, but they do have the Berserker ability, which is going to make them a tad unreliable. I'm not a massive fan of Berserker unless you're on a the only reason I had Berserker on my Black Knight originally was to do with the fact that he had literally a bucket load of damage and attacks, and Berserker just helped. And because it was part of the Berserker armor, which gave him a bunch of other stuff as well. That's the only time I've actually liked having a character with Berserk. Most of the time they're too unreliable. Plus the fact is we don't have a particularly good way of healing, so having units having units that I can't actually control is pretty bad when it gets to combat, because I lose tactical flexibility over them. Lads, those elementals don't look friendly. Keep calm and carry on, lad. Are you afraid of a few rocks? Let's get down to business to defeat the elementals. Right, we've got wyvern eggs all over the place, which sucks from the look of it. Also, you've got rock elementals. What I'm probably saying is water elementals, fire elementals, and air. Well, at least there's no 5 elements. That could be worse. Elementals are slow masses of liquid most commonly found near freshwater lakes. Water elementals have been known to drown enemies to death. So they've got quite a lot of resistances, fire resistance, multiple attacks, they regenerate. Fire strike, fire resistant, magical resistant, and they're veterans. Yeah, physical resistance, that's never a good one. Stunning attack, but it's not protects them. Sorry, they got physical resistance, but it doesn't protect them against elemental damage. Resembles miniature storms. Yeah, man, they got like a whole host of nasty stuff. That's elementals for you. Well, let's get down to business. There's not too many of them. The wyvern eggs may be a problem if we don't handle them properly. But then again, they might not. Get into a triangle formation with my range unit at the back. Now I've just suddenly remembered that I gave the stupid dwarf flamethrower a poison attack for his first attack, which means he has to now move. So I don't really want to poison my own people. Yeah, let's see if we can get this done. Now try and get rid of those guys. Yeah, one resisted the other one. We hit for a little bit of damage, so not a lot. Move him forward to the dwarf flamethrower can get out. I should have really deployed him on the flanks. I always forget that.
Oh, sure. At the ready.
This is going to be interesting and no mistake.
Come and try it.
Right. Ouch. That's not good. Really not good. Oh boy. That dwarf berserker may die if I don't do something about it.
Magic.
Rewind his time. Let's smack this guy for about a bit.
What you got for me?
Alright. No, this isn't great. I'm gonna have to heal him, it sucks, I don't like doing it.
Your guide, lead me.
Yeah, that's a rubbersy healing spell. We can't upgrade it either.
Do you like my rifle? Reload.
Missed.
Very fine. I'm small but heavy. Income.
Man, that was a bad round.
Reload.
Managed to clip it with that one at least. Yeah, let's
Anything needs repairing.
spray out some acid damage.
You better give me that.
Is it acid or
Go on.
poison? No, definitely acid. Because if we can get some wyverns out on the field, it probably will give us an advantage because they'll be distracted fighting them.
Oh, sure.
He isn't going anywhere, so we need to have him flank around this way. Everyone's throwing stones. He's falling back. He's attacking still. Actually, that's a pretty good place. Here we go. This is why I don't like berserker units. They're really hard to control. And in a dwarven army like this, you really need to have maximum control.
You better give me that. No problem.
See these guys on fire. wyverns turn up. Smack him.
Say hello to my axe lad.
Kill him off so he's got another kill under his belt. No, that's not going to be enough. Let's try and get as many of these guys in the blast as possible.
Do you need my stuff? Magic, as always. Yes, master. Do you need my stuff?
I always found it strange that the fireballs affect fire, but I suppose you couldn't actually put out fire with explosions, so I should have gone with the evil previous one. Still, did a bit of damage.
Oh, I like my rifle. Do you like
I'm surprised the water elementals aren't more damaged by lightning since they're conductive.
Very funny.
We'll wound him a little bit so that the wyverns go for him.
Anything else? Oh, sure.
I mean, we do have that fire ability with the Rune Lord. Let's try that.
Your guidance. Power of runes.
Not bad. Soften them up a bit at least. Ouch. He's stunned. That's not good. At least they're tying up one of the units. I wonder if I do rewind time, if I can actually then control the berserker, or is he just going to go attacking again? Yeah, he's just going to go attacking again. That's not great. Okay.
Anything needs repairing? Go on.
There we go.
Anything needs repairing? Need anything?
Did some nice damage.
Oh, I like my rifle. Reload.
Why didn't I kill that guy with the dwarf lord? Don't know why.
Reload.
Tesla Gunner killed 3 units in one go, which is always very nice.
Anything else? Come and try it.
You can just get the guys up there, which is excellent. Tidying everybody up. This is going rather well. What I'm going to probably do next episode is I'm going to kill off all the wyverns as well, so my sword can feast upon their souls.
Very funny. Do you need my stuff?
Reload.
Ah, missed. That's a shame.
My power is yours, master.
I still managed to hit that one a bit.
Oh,
He killed that one off. Excellent. Get them to drink their beer so they heal up a bit. He can kill it because I want him to get the souls for his sword. Don't know how many we have to kill to get it evolved to the next level. I think it's what, four souls per level we need to kill with the sword.
Anything else?
Just out of range.
I'm small but heavy.
Excellent. I still can't cast that one.
Do you need my
I mean, this is going very well, but the chest chest is locked and cursed, which is not nice. So we're going to have to blast it open, and I have to be careful about the wyverns because obviously, if I'm not careful, I will lose units. And there's a lot of them, so we just have to be a bit careful then. But that's for next time, methinks. So we're going to save, as always. And go back to the main menu. There we go. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or you can leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back in contact with you as soon as possible. Also, I know the developers observe my comment section, so if you have any suggestions or tips or recommendations for them, just leave a comment for them and they'll read it. And in all honesty, the developers are really, really, really good at listening to player feedback and gamer feedback and fan feedback, so don't hesitate to give them suggestions. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.